Hats off to Texas Southern. They haven't played a home game all year, and they really competed tonight, and they took it right to us. You know, we've been trying to get the point across to our team on our end, the importance of defense, and tonight we had some breakdowns, and we've got to get better. And you know, this game, a lot of these guys, you know, offense is really important, shooting the three is important, those things, but you're not there to trade baskets. You're there to get stops and compete on the defensive end, and we'll keep hammering at that. But wasn't too happy with our overall defensive effort tonight. Any questions? Well, the problem that Texas Southern had is they had a very athletic guy in the back who can catch lobs, and a lot of times the center has to be out of position the way we play our zone, the forward's there. So, you know, it forces the space. You know, you have to worry about the guy behind, and it opens up things from three-point shot to playing literally out of position. So they were throwing the lob. We were going back now. We made an adjustment with the center, and then they were able to get the ball in the high post. And so those become problems. But, you know, in any good defense, you're going to give up something. You have to figure out and pick your poison. I think for the most part, we obviously got to get better at that. I thought when they went inside, you know, Tyler Lydon did a good job of walling up, but it's the physicality of walling up. You know, I thought Day One, for the most part, you know, did a decent job in there, especially rebounding and having some physicality. But we need Tyler Roberson. You know, Malachi's in there like a welterweight fighting heavyweight, and he's up there battling, but he's small. And we need Tyler Roberson to be a very physical presence down there and battling. But it's one of those things where it's a dangerous area to get the ball versus our zone is the high post area, and they got it there tonight.
What adjustments do you make from the center spot? Sometimes you guard the high post to the center. Sometimes
you can play up, you can play back. When teams go 4 out, you know, you adjust. It's all based and determined on the offensive attack, and a lot of times people don't have a guy like Derek Griffin, who had an amazing game. He was a live body, one of the best offensive rebounders out there, and he just finished. They just kept throwing it up there. And regardless of how tall or big you are, if they get it over your head, he's going to get it. And Daewon made a couple good plays in the second half where he disrupted it. They tried to screen him. But even the plays that they had to start the game, those are very difficult plays, making those quick passes. They hadn't shown that on video. So hats off to Texas Southern. They came in prepared. They competed, and they gave us a great game.
What do you tell Day One to adjust to that?
You know, we adjusted with Day One in terms of staying back. We felt like the high post guy was looking to make that pass to the lob, and that allowed the forwards to play out. Because what happens is if you have a lob player inside the forward and then a shooter on that same side, the forward has to come. It's a far distance. So pick your poison. So we adjusted by having the center go back. It's impossible to tell. You know what? When Day One, when he has those eyes, you know, today he was, you know, Donna has covered him in high school, Mike, like there. He was on. I always tell by, you know, we don't really love him taking that jump shot, but when he takes it and makes it, I'm like, he's going to have a great game because it's Day One's in his zone. But you know, we need him to be that, you know, offensively happy. I mean, finishing around the basket doing that. We need that 7 rebounds in 20 minutes. We need a physical presence. So when we play against the guys in our league and they're in there, he's banging, battling, putting his weight on those guys, tiring those players out on both ends of the court. But that's what we need from him. Defense. When we play good defense, our best offenses are good defense because now we're in transition. If you look at our percentages, when we're in transition and shooting threes, and even in the beginning of the game, we got great shots. We just didn't knock them down, and you knew over time we're getting great shots. And when you're getting great shots and missing, we would hopefully get some putbacks, some offensive rebounds. We didn't get those. There was kind of like one shot. But, when we get into rhythm, we're in transition, we're a different team. And that all stems from what? Great defense. You ever see Top Gun? When Goose died? And the instructor kept saying, keep sending them up. Keep sending them up. These guys are great shooters. And like Malachi, he had a good rhythm from mid-range. He finally made a three. Tyler Lydon, obviously, is shooting 50% from three. He was 1 for 4 tonight. But these guys can all shoot the ball. And listen, that three ball is the great equalizer. And so, 8 for 26 at 30% is equivalent to 50, And the days that we're going to, go like we did against Colgate, 14 for 30, it makes everything a lot easier. But those are great opportunities. I thought we got great shots tonight. I thought the guys really got good looks. A couple end of the shot clocks where Mike had to take it from, 35 feet, and Trevor a couple, but for the most part, I thought we got great looks.
So, Mike, you're heading into ACC. What do you feel good about? What coach feels so good about?
The potential of being really good defensively is the thing that excites. As a coach, all you're trying to do is you're getting better every day. And we've had some great halves, but we got to put it all together and play full. And, the positive thing is, earlier in the year, the first part of the year, we played okay. Elon, we played okay. It was 11 points. Lehigh, we had our struggles offensively, defensively. We were putting it together, and then we went and we played Charlotte. We were okay, and then Connecticut. That game, it was the guys really responded. So, getting these guys, just keeping them positive, keeping them focused, keeping them getting better, and that's the most important thing. But defensively, I thought when, before the break, we had some really good halves on the defensive end. The message was getting tattooed, and obviously finishing plays with rebounding. And so some of these games we haven't seen the bigger lineup, which you'll see, I think, more in the ACC. As a fan, we watch. Coach Autry scouted them, so we're going to go back. We go back after the game, watch our game, and then we'll start watching Pittsburgh and getting ready. But we've played them a lot of times. Same coach, same system. Heck of a program, and should be a great first ACC game.
You mentioned Tyler Roberson. What more do you want to see out of him?
I just want to say, like I told you, for Christmas, I wanted a plugged-in Roby, and when he's plugged in, he's as good as any forward there is in the country. And, active, blocking shots, rebounding, aggressive, taking the ball to the basket. And, sometimes that happens. They're kids. So it's our job to get them ready to go.
Did you get a chance to get an update on Malachi?
He was still seeing the trainer. He was with the trainer and the doctors. Took a hard fall. Tough kid. When you have a guy that might get Benajay caliber, it just helps everybody. He's doing a lot for us, from assisting to rebounding. He's going to play those minutes. He's going to play. He's not coming out of the game. He's too valuable. He's in great shape. He's playing as good as anybody in our league, or maybe even in the country. And just having him feel good. He's drinking that pickle juice. It's good for you. Don't cramp. Ever had pickle juice? It's not good. Don't try it. Unless you cramp a lot.
We talked a little bit before, Mike, about this three thing. I think you're taking more than half of your transition shots to the 3-point line. Is that a design thing, or is that just happening?
I think the best time to get threes are in transition because the defense isn't set. And one thing about the zone is, teams try to kill you on the offensive glass. And the great equalizer is transition. And when you have the caliber of shooters that we have and the speed that we have, those things become major assets. That's our strength. And so whenever we can do that and get down and get those good looks, those are the best looks you're going to have. You don't get a lot of great threes in the half court against good defensive teams. So we're going to take them when we got them. Trevor, it's the best time when defenses aren't set where he's getting wide open and getting in rhythm, and he was knocking them down tonight.
Syracuse locker room's open.
Everybody have a good holiday.